Paul Krugman, Arguing with Zombies, Economics, Politics, and the Fight for a Better Future. Step into the provocative world of Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman in his book, Arguing with Zombies, Economics, Politics, and the Fight for a Better Future. This collection of essays sheds light on the author's perspective on an array of critical topics, such as Social Security, the Affordable Care Act, financial crisis, inequality, and fiscal policy. Krugman's accessible writing pulls no punches while unmasking the zombies, peddling false or misleading claims that plague the economic landscape. Through his fierce and informative analysis, Krugman invites readers to glean vital insights and discover the holistic message of this essential collection.
Krugman's Economic Truth. Economist Paul Krugman's essay collection exposes economic zombies that create false controversies in a politically charged America. Krugman's intelligent and articulate writing skills highlight economic evidence to explain complex subjects. As a trusted figure, he encourages readers to see through baseless claims made by financial experts and politicians, while providing his opinions with a furious tone that political changes have fueled. Krugman's insights give readers simple and accessible knowledge that's appreciable, regardless of an individual's economic background or political affiliation. Bush's re-election and Social Security privatization. The book claims that George W. Bush's 2004 re-election was due to his image as a hero post 9/11, and his attempt to privatize Social Security was a political maneuver. However, the book contends that the privatizer's position was not honest and aimed to bury Social Security. The Social Security trustees confirmed the system's stability in 2004, and Krugman is glad it was not privatized due to the American people's opposition. Krugman on Obamacare. Krugman evaluates the Affordable Care Act and notes that though it has provided health insurance to millions of people, conservative opposition is causing it to crumble while it still works well. The 2008 Crisis Warning Signs. Krugman, a renowned economist, warns about the 2008 crisis and how financial complexity and misconceptions led to it. He highlights that the Asian crisis was a forewarning that triggered worldwide financial panic. Krugman argues that even professionals lacked a clear understanding of financial systems, leading to the 2008 crisis. However, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act demonstrated that large deficits do not raise interest rates or cause inflation. The aftermath was an intellectual triumph for macroeconomic analysis, despite being bittersweet. Krugman's insights and warnings shed light on the challenges of modern finance and the importance of understanding complex systems. The harmful effects of austerity. Economist Paul Krugman argues against the use of austerity measures in response to the 2008 global financial crisis. He demonstrates that while initially governments' efforts to stimulate their economies helped, later cuts to stimulus monies slowed the recovery in the United States, United Kingdom, and pushed Europe into recession. Krugman adamantly states that the justifications for austerity almost always derive from prejudice rather than sound economic reasoning. The myth of tax cuts. Despite empirical evidence that low taxes on the affluent do not generate widespread prosperity, Republicans love the idea. Krugman asserts that wealthy people benefit the most and then invest in partisan institutes and ideological media. Most Americans want the affluent to pay higher taxes. Inequality breeds disunity. Paul Krugman's book highlights the rising income inequality that has plagued the U.S. since the 1980s. The wealthiest continue to earn exponentially more than average workers, while an industry of inequality deniers perpetuates the notion that it doesn't matter. Krugman argues that this growing wealth gap erodes our sense of community and shared interests. Krugman's insights. In this compilation, Paul Krugman renders complex economic issues comprehensible to readers while not shying away from crankiness or pomposity. The text covers 20 years, including columns as relevant today as when they were first written. Although conservatives may not agree with Krugman's liberal economic perspective, he remains a seasoned master at making theoretical economics concrete. While some may find the book episodic, its breadth allows readers to pick and choose. Krugman's gift is in taking complex topics and making them accessible to the layperson.
Ultimately, Arguing with Zombies portrays Krugman's fervent efforts to debunk erroneous beliefs and policies dominating the economic landscape. In his wide-ranging essays, he tackles crucial concerns, such as the stability of Social Security, the successes and challenges of the Affordable Care Act, the consequences of fiscal austerity, and the ongoing struggle with economic inequality. Krugman's searing commentary and persuasive arguments challenge readers to ponder these complex issues and their impact on the quest for a better future. Engaging, instructive, and unapologetically forthright, this book offers a wealth of information and nuance to help readers put the pieces of the economic puzzle together.